Where it's lights out and away we go. It's a good start from Denny Boy. He covers off the charging Haas there, and it's side by side behind. And we have a virtual safety car because there was a crash at the back. A few people did not get away well. And we have high drama on the first lap as we have a virtual safety car because there was a bit of a kerfuffle near the rear. All right, let's take a look at the replay. I'll tell you what happened. The lights went on way later for him than everyone else, and it says that he jumped the start, so he got a drive-through penalty. Let's take another look at it. You could just see that he didn't get away and just gets hit from the rear. Side by side through the S's, and that's a great safety car restart for the Red Bull, not from the Haas, as he goes off the track a little bit, trying to defend from the Red Bull on the restart. Great restart from the Red Bull. He's already got past him as there's side by side between the pink Mercedes, the Racing Point and the Haas, and there's a lot of contact there as the Haas almost gets spun into the barrier, and that's a lot of contact. Can he get him on the exit? Possibly. There's no DRS at this point in time. 3 laps later there will be. Down the straight they all go. Here comes the Red Bull on the Racing Point. The Racing Point just blocks him off, but he brakes a lot earlier, so that's no chance for the Racing Point as he gets spun around. Also spun around is the Red Bull, and that is a horrendous restart for him. It was a good restart until it wasn't. He hits the back of the Racing Point, and they are both spun around. I'm sure that Yargos is not too happy with that. As we pick up on this battle between the two Ferraris, down the inside, Nick almost gets past Flex Meester in there. Look at that. Yargos gets past both of them, and now he's challenging against the Williams there. As the two Ferraris are probably going to scrap a little bit more. Yargos gets past all 3 of them, so that's a triple overtake from him. As Nick pushes the Williams up the track. The Williams goes even wider on the exit there, and that may give Nick a little bit of hope, but that quickly dies out as Nick was not able to catch up to him. But look at that, that's a lot of damage to the front wing of that Williams, so he's going quite a bit wide, and there goes Nick, and Nick actually goes off the track a little bit in avoiding that Williams. That's very, very unfortunate for Ben in his Formula 1 MRL debut. Down the straight they go. He's got DRS. He pulls to the right-hand side, and he's going to fly past the Red Bull. And now the Mercedes is challenging the Red Bull behind, but he just can't get that move done. The two Haases might be getting into a little battle. He dives it down the inside, and there's contact there between the two teammates. Oh no! As that good guy Mon did not leave him enough space, maybe, or was LeBois Baguette just a little bit too over-eager as he almost runs into the back of his teammate there, but luckily pulls to the right-hand side and gets out of the way, or else that could have been a pretty big crash between the two Haases. Always running straight into the back of the Mercedes, and again, as he tries to go around the outside, Yargos ran straight into the back of the Mercedes twice in a row, but down the inside he goes at the penultimate turn, and now going through the final corner, he just can't get him, but he'll have DRS. Whether that will help him blast past or not, we will see in a few short moments. Down the straight they go. He pulls to the right-hand side, and I think he's going to fly past the Mercedes. The Mercedes is still hanging on there, but yeah, Yargos takes that place. Side by side as Logan gets past Dennis down towards turn 1, but look at the power that advantage that Dennis has, or maybe it was just the AlphaTauri letting him pass, as Logan's probably just playing with him a little bit there, but you can see that he's starting to pull away the Racing Point, so maybe Logan was a little bit too kind there, and he has to grab that place back. Well, he's got that move, and this time, no contact. LeBois Baguette gets past his teammate, that good guy Mon. Oh, the Red Bull's gone a bit wide, and now Yargos is all over the rear of him as he goes down the inside at the penultimate corner. It depends on who gets a better exit to see if the Red Bull can defend from Yargos. Down the straight they go. Yargos will have DRS, and that will give him a lot of a speed advantage against the Red Bull, and he's going to get past the Red Bull there as he flies past before the corner. On the inside, that's the Haas, and he flies past throughout the corner, and he dances around him. And now while he is taking the final points position, his teammate's going to get 25 points if it stays like this. Down the inside goes the Haas, and he's gotten past the Red Bull there as LeBois Baguette starts to climb his way back up after the pit stops. He's on fresh self-compound tires. That'll give him a big advantage. Around the outside he goes, and he's gonna fight this all the way around, but he's got bigger problems from behind as the Mercedes is challenging him, but he squeezes him out there as now he's starting to close up on that Alfa Romeo there. As now the Mercedes is under pressure from behind from the Haas. So who will get in front of who? Is it going to be the Red Bull v Alfa Romeo or the Mercedes v Haas? As the Haas is really coming at him now as he's right behind, and now he's going to go for a move. He's going to go to the inside. It's a quick corner, and he does go to the inside. Can he stick it around the outside for the next corner? Yes, he can, and he's got that overtake. That's a great move from him. Side by side between the McLaren versus the Mercedes. The McLaren will be powered by the Mercedes later on this year, and the customer car gets past the Mercedes there. Closing up, but surely not. He's a little bit too far back. Where is he? Because he dives it down the inside, maybe he goes a bit wide, and somehow he stays ahead of the Ferrari. Wow, that was a bold move. He's probably trying to force him into a mistake, and he's closer now, and he's made contact with the rear of him, but the McLaren's going to pit wide, and they're side by side on the exit, and the AlphaTauri gets past the McLaren. He's got DRS, and this should be a pretty easy overtake for him, or is it? Because it's a bit late, and he goes around the outside, and it's side by side through turns 1, 2, and 3, and the Racing Point gets a good exit. The Haas doesn't get a great exit, and the Haas is behind. He will have DRS, but can he get past the Racing Point? And in the next corner, down the inside he goes, and he's got that move done. What an overtaking. What a battle that was. The two Alpha teams are about to go into a scrap. Around the outside goes the AlphaTauri, but he just can't get past as of yet. But he goes down the inside for the next exit, and he's down the inside at the hairpin, at the double apex hairpin, and that's about who gets a better exit. Which Alpha is going to get a better exit? And it's the Tauri who gets a better exit, and he's ahead of the Romeo. Down the straight they go. He goes around the outside of the Red Bull, and the Racing Point of Yargos gets past the Red Bull there. And I think that the two Alfa Romeos are also having a scrap ahead, and they are. Down the inside, he's going to try to go on his teammate. Oscar drops down a place, and he's behind his teammate who's making his Formula 1 MRL debut today. It's side by side down into turn 1. Down the inside goes the Ferrari. A bit of contact between the two cars. The Williams tries to go to the inside. There's yellow flags, and the Williams gets past. And look at that, that's the Red Bull off the track, and he might have had damage to that front wing now. Well, he's taking a better line than the Alfa Romeo in front of him. He gets a good exit towards the hairpin. He tries to go around the outside at the hairpin. It depends on who gets a better exit, and there's contact, and the Haas gets pushed off the track. And they're almost side by side into the S's now. Oh, and he goes a bit wide there, and that might have ended his chances of getting past the Alfa Romeo. But here he comes with DRS. Is he going to get past? Is he going to dive it down the inside? Oh, and there's contact between the two cars. And the Alfa Romeo just stays ahead of him. They were battling about half a minute ago, now they're battling again. And it's with DRS, and the Haas gets past the Alfa Romeo. And it's side by side between pink and red. Ferrari v Racing Point. The Racing Point gets past, but goes off the track a little bit, and now that gives the Ferrari a little bit more encouragement to come back at him. He goes to the inside for the next corner. Oh, and he's lost the rear end, and that will make him drop back a little bit, and that means that the Racing Point will get ahead. The Alfa Romeo gets a good exit. The Racing Point's coming at him again. And he will have DRS. He goes to the right-hand side. Tries to go around the outside. We've got yellow flags somewhere. And, it's because the Red Bull's off. And he's off the track. And he's definitely damaged that front wing. And look at that. I think he's got a puncture. It looks to be like he's got a puncture. And oh no, he's dropping way back to last place. And we saw him struggle earlier on. And yeah, he's definitely got a puncture there as he's going across the gravel. And you can see how hard that rear is to stabilize there as he's losing the rear end massively. And now he's coming into the pits. Putting pressure on the Mercedes. He goes to the inside of the Mercedes at the penultimate corner on the exit. He gets a great exit. And now he's past the Mercedes. Now the two Ferraris are going to go at it again. Down the inside goes Flexmeister, and that looked like a very easy overtake. But Nick is really fighting back. But Flexmeister's got that place. Nick to the inside though. Once again, Nick fighting back his teammate through the S's. Now they're side by side. But Flexmeister just stays ahead of Nick. But Nick is not keen on letting him stay there for very long as Nick's really putting on the pressure once again as Nick goes quite a bit wider than his teammate there. Oh, he's gonna dive it down the inside. Wow, that was late, but that was an illegal overtake and he's gonna have to give that position back. And he does before too long. On the exit, can he get his teammate once again? No, it doesn't look like he will be able to. But man, he was trying to be way late on the brakes and it didn't work out for him. But you'll have DRS on the exit to get his teammate back. As you can see, he's really closing up now. The revs are building higher. He goes to the right-hand side and he flies past his teammate. That was a great scrap between the two Ferraris. I mean, these two have had some great scraps as now he's going to close up to him a little bit, but he can't get him, and he's spun around, and he's going to hit the wall, and he has. And that is massive damage to that Ferrari. And they have a full another lap to go, so he will have to pit, and he does, and that will put him well out of the points position, and that has not gone well for Flexmeister as there's another car off, and that is the Red Bull there, and once again spinning round. He got dropped by his team midweek, but that won't stop the smiles as he wins in Mexico and extends his championship lead. What a race, pull to victory for Denny Boy. What a race that was.
Get in there. Beautiful work, lovely managed race.
Thank you very much.
Denny Boy once again proving that he deserves that seat in MRL, as now he's got the full-time seat at Mercedes. And what else is there to say? But the dominance continues. Denny Boy takes a brilliant victory in Mexico. Well then, let's take a look at the classification for the Mexican Grand Prix. Denny Boy wins in his Mercedes. Then comes that good guy Mon, then Dave, then the McLaren, then the Alfa Romeo, then the other Mercedes, then the Haas of La Bois Baguette, then the BWT Racing Point, then comes Oscar in the Alfa Romeo, then comes the Red Bull, then Dennis, then comes Nick.